Thursday night, which only means Mimosas and Masterpieces is back with the Sunrise Kitties.
Yay!
Now, as you checking in, if you're new, please let us know where you're from.
That's right. My favorite day of the week is Thursday. It's our favorite painting day of the week, I think. On top of it being my favorite day of the week. We had a busy morning. We were out painting this morning or coloring on windows at an assisted living facility. I got to meet some of our other little painters from our kid camp, and that was awesome.
Some of them are our friends. One's coming over this weekend.
All right, here we go.
Uh-oh, what was that?
So again,
we got Jessica Holman from Ohio.
Okay.
All right, let me say something right now as people are coming on.
Yep.
Okay, you're going to see Sunrise Kitties free virtual paint live stream. People are putting up these little ads. This is spam.
Do not click
on it.
I posted.
Do not touch it.
Yep.
Stay away from it.
I just posted that right before we came on too.
Very good.
Yep.
All right, I'll have to keep reminding people. We got Maddie Toulay from Virginia in the house. Hi,
Maddie. Welcome back.
Yeah, let me make sure I write down all of these places. I mean, I do have a list already,
so
but
put them on the map.
But we got to make sure we have everything so we can put it on the map.
Rascal, really?
And we had Jessica from Ohio.
That's right.
He's like,
all right, we're getting started here. It's a Thursday night. Lots of people like to paint on Thursday night.
My favorite
so if you're new, please let us know where you're from. Karen Madsen from California.
Hi, Karen.
There's a reason why we do this at 8 o'clock on a Thursday, because we can get some West Coast people.
That's right. Somebody posted and asked about that. What time is it? Is it 5 p.m. PST? And I was like, yep, it is. Right? It's 5 o'clock there.
That's it.
We were talking about that earlier.
And again, if you see pacelink.net,
don't
Sunrise Kitties free virtual paint live online TV.
Do not
touch it. Don't click on it. Just scroll past it. We'll deal with that later.
Yeah, I probably deleted about 30 of them before we came on. So
we've got Tara Ty Santana from Virginia.
Hi, Tara.
Hey, Cindy is with us.
Yay! Hi, Cindy and Connor.
Yes, don't click on that clickbait.
oh yeah, they're coming this weekend.
Connor's
right,
coming back.
just don't click on that spam that you see on in the comments section, please.
Right. Yep.
Sarah Ryan is back.
Hi, Sarah.
All right, we have Alicia Ellis from Maine.
Hi, Alicia.
All right, we have an audience in Maine. That's awesome.
Yep.
Let's see who else we got. Tanya Fusco.
Hi, Tanya. We're going to give everyone a couple of minutes to find us and check in. Pop on.
Hey, Stephanie Seymour's here. Hey, Stephanie. Awesome.
Hi, Stephanie.
Who is that?
She's just been painting with us for the past few times.
Allison Clements from Nova Scotia.
Hi, Allison.
Yeah, Maddie, the scammers are relentless. We get a lot of people painting with us now, and that's what they do. They turn their attention to us because we get a lot of traffic, a lot of people want to paint.
Yeah, so
and they know this, so they use our stuff and say, this is Sunrise Kitties for us. It's okay.
It's just clickbait, guys.
Just don't click on it.
Yep.
Hey, we got Amanda from Maryland, first timer.
Oh, yay! Welcome, Amanda.
Yes.
We like having first timers. We love all of our repeats, but we love first timers.
Yes. All right. We've got Esther from Cape Coral, Florida.
Awesome. Hi, Esther.
Yeah, Thursday nights we get a nice wide variety.
You guys are spread all over the world.
Okay, we got Rebecca Zahn from Pickett, Wisconsin.
Hi, Rebecca.
WI is Wisconsin, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Oh, we've got Catherine Adder from New York. Leela and Mommy, Catherine.
Hi, Leela.
All right.
Welcome.
From New York. See who else we got. Tammy from the Poconos.
Hi, Tammy from the Poconos.
Yes, Tammy Bettler back from the Poconos.
That's awesome. We love having you guys return.
Robin Bickel from Southern New Jersey.
Hi, Robin.
We got a nice New Jersey audience. Hey, we got Barbara Dibburn from Cali. All right, see, we love doing Thursday nights because that's when we get our people from the West Coast.
8 o'clock, I think, is the key.
Well, we're still thinking about doing a later
one
night just for the West Coast people to see who turns up when we have a special paint night. We've got Jody Ewing, Mommy and Son for date night in Fort Drum, New York. Fort Drum. I'm gonna write that one down.
That's so cool.
Oh my God.
Mommy
Fort
and
Drum,
Son.
New York.
Aiden, you want to paint with me?
I guess.
You said he guessed?
No, usually it's no. I don't want to paint. I don't want to paint.
We got Corey Peters from Houston.
Hi, Corey.
All right. We got Erica Monty. My first live painting with you from New York.
All
right.
Welcome.
We're going to give you a lot of information about our future dates, what we do once we get started, and once we start rolling. Just a few more minutes as I just check in from some more people.
Yep.
We've got our usual viewers. We've got Anya.
Hi, Anya.
We've got Tara Ty Santana. She just she came on earlier. We've got Rebecca and nieces from California.
Hi, Rebecca.
Tara says first time ever doing this.
Well, we're glad you're with us. We're glad that your first time is with us.
Connor says hi, Aiden.
He's so excited.
I didn't get his messenger kits.
You didn't? No? All right. We'll have to figure that out tomorrow. Sorry.
We've got Sandy Strelo from North Dakota.
Awesome. Hi, Sandy.
All right.
That's a place I've never been.
We like having such a. And then Stephanie, she says I'm gonna have a 16 by 20 and a 12 by 16. Think I'm going to paint
both
on a 16 by 20. That's okay, right?
Of course, you can scale up or down however you want.
Absolutely.
That's right.
I'm not kidding.
All right, I'm just checking some more people in, and then we'll be ready to start. Okay, Rachel Amelia says it's my first time too. We'd love to have people
Rachel.
join us for the first time.
Yeah.
We're going to give you as much information as you can, and you can become familiar with how we do things.
That's
Robin Bickel, first time here.
Hi, Robin. Yay.
All right. See, Thursday night's always a good night.
Welcome. Well, we have tons more coming up, and we'll go over some of the upcoming events. We're actually going to paint the entire canvas first with our fence and our sunrise or sunset, whatever you'd like to call it.
Okay.
Before we paint the kitties on top of it. So we're going to let that dry. So while we're letting that part dry, then we'll go over all of our upcoming events for you.
Yep, and how to navigate through our page.
Yep.
How to get supplies, everything you need to know.
That's
All right, we've got Heather Roberto from Arizona.
Hi, Heather.
All right, West Coast.
Love Arizona.
All right, Amy Hedrick says I'm from North Carolina.
Hi, Amy. Welcome.
All right, let me see if I can get
Awesome.
through this list here. All right. Yeah, Barbara Dibburn says I'm also a first timer.
Aw, welcome, Barbara.
Tammy Dempsey says thank you so much for this.
You're welcome.
Thank you. We
Yeah.
enjoy this. We get just as much out of it as you guys do.
Definitely.
All right. Let's see, just a little bit more. I'm almost to the end.
Okay.
We've got Cheryl Colton from Ancaster, Ontario, Canada.
Yay, there's our Canada.
Well, we got Canada's. We got Stephanie Seymour from Canada.
That's right.
We got Jody Ewing. Our first time watching. We are excited.
Aw,
this
yay.
is nice. Yes.
Hi,
And
Jody. Hey.
we've got Novita. Novita says, I was sketching my kitties.
Hi, Novita.
All right.
Awesome, guys.
Dorothy from Michigan, first timer.
Hi, Dorothy.
All right. We've got the Midwest. We've got the,
Yeah,
middle.
we're all over the place.
Okay, we've got Inbar Hawk from Seattle.
Hi, Inbar.
All right, so West Coast in the house.
Cool.
Celine, hi guys.
Hi.
Novita, Aiden, I'm going to order a lot, so just so I can get a note from you.
Every box comes with a note from me.
Aiden was watching me pack boxes. Aiden's been helping me pack our kits for the past, I don't know how many weeks we've been doing this now. And with every kit, I put in a personalized note. So I'm writing you a note, I'm writing somebody a note, whether it's on your canvas, on your box, or on a card. So Aiden said, but I pack boxes too. Can I put a card in? So any of the boxes that are packed completely by Aiden, you will get a handwritten note from Aiden.
Oh, God.
That's right.
Oh, God.
We've got Tatiana Doney from Vermont.
Hi,
Her first
Tatiana.
time. She says she's very excited for her first
Aw,
online
yay.
painting.
Awesome.
Oh, you're going to have some fun tonight. Yeah.
So
Okay,
cool.
Catherine Cruz says hello.
Hi, Catherine. Welcome back.
All right, let me see. Just a few more. I'm almost there.
You're not going to be able to do this when we do Hocus Pocus and Nightmare
Oh,
Before
probably not. Okay. Yep. See, we got people asking questions already. Udita Gupta is back with us.
Hi, Udita.
When are you going to do the ballerina? Okay. Avery says, I'm from Niagara, Ontario.
Oh, cool.
Jody Golden. Why can't I get my sound on IPA?
I don't know, honey.
iPad.
Yeah, why can't she get the sound on?
We always have trouble with them.
Yeah, maybe you should go out and come back in. We're almost ready to start.
Yeah.
Or unless
you guys should be hearing us loud and clear. Mics are on. Just make sure it sounds all the way up.
Yeah, I got the mic on. Everything's working here. Catherine says, I got space for 2 or 3 kitties. Let's see what I can do. All right, we'll see.
Very good.
Or you paint down the scale.
That's it. That's
all right. First time watcher from Southern California.
Awesome. Welcome.
Dina Murphy.
Hi, Dina. We're so happy you're here with us. This is so exciting.
Yes, it is.
All right, are you about ready to start?
I think so.
All right, Jennifer, it's all yours.
No.
All right, so welcome everybody. I'm Jennifer. We're Mimosas and Masterpieces. Mark is the voice behind the scenes, behind the computer. He'll be reading out your names, your questions and comments. He'll be asking you the questions that you guys are probably thinking and don't want to type in.
Right.
But if you have questions, please feel free to stop us, slow me down, have me repeat. Just send it in. Mark is there watching for me. He's my eyes. Mm-hmm. We are out of South Bound Brook, New Jersey. We are usually an in-person traveling paint and sip
experience.
So, since COVID, we have been doing this virtually, and we've just fallen in love with it. I've just fallen in love with it. We have started going back out on the road.
Yes.
But I must say, I just love the virtual thing because I can reach so many more people. We are here not just to put paint on a canvas. You'll hear me say that. It is about an experience. We want you to smile. We want you to have a good time. We want you to enjoy what you're doing. We want to make you laugh because we'll probably make you do that at least more than once. Mm-hmm. We want you to just have some little downtime, whether it's with or without your kiddos, whether it's just something from whatever, not even thinking about anything else going on in the world, just something for yourself. You'll hear lots of noise going on in the background. Aiden loves to chat while we're working, so shh. You hear Rascal running up and down. We have a rescue dog who is usually at like 1 inch from my foot.
Rascal.
So, yeah.
Oh, he'll be back down there. He'll be back by your feet in a minute.
My goodness. So, let's go over your supplies tonight and we'll get started. So, I'm working with a 10 by 20 canvas tonight. You can, of course, work with a 16 by 20. It's totally fine. You'll just have a little more fence and maybe a little bit more sky, right?
Right. No matter what you got, whatever you're using tonight.
That's right. So our brushes tonight, I'm going to use a half inch flat brush and a medium round brush. Mm-hmm. And then probably a detail brush, one of those finer detail brushes for our outlines. And then we've got the paints that we're using tonight. Our primary colors, red, yellow, blue, black, white, and then I'm also using brown tonight.
Okay.
A cup of water to rinse my brushes and paper towels to dry your brushes.
Alright.
Make sure your workspace is covered. An easel is not required, of course, but it's helpful sometimes. And that's it. I think we can get started. If you guys have questions, just kind of send them in as we go. Mark will zoom when we get a little bit closer to doing some detail, but for now we should be okay. You should be able to see what I'm doing the way we're set up.
Alright, I just want to mention that we have Dolores Hampton from Kentucky.
Hi, Dolores.
Joining us tonight. Udita Gupta is from East Brunswick, New Jersey.
Awesome. Welcome, neighbor.
All right. And then Sharon Atwell is a first-time watcher from Jerry, New York, Rodeo City, USA, she says.
Oh.
All right. And Allison says sometimes there's a volume button in the bottom right of your Facebook video. If it has an X through it, you need to click it so that you get your sound.
Thank you, Jody.
Yes.
Hopefully that helps you.
No, Jody said she moved on to another device. So she's
okay. Very good.
Yeah, she's watching on the phone.
Yeah, you guys have really enlightened us to how you guys watch us because we've heard, we thought at first people were just watching us on their phone or maybe their iPad, but you guys have said you're like casting your phone to your TV and you have large screens. That's just really kind of funny to think of myself on a big screen, but
it's my dream.
But Mark dreams bigger for me. We would love to take this show like, TV wise. So one day maybe we'll get there. But for now,
2-hour TV program on Thursday night. Prime time.
For now, we're just here to create some smiles. Okay, let's get started. So with that,
Amanda, I'm sorry, question. Amanda says light or dark blue matter?
it doesn't matter. You can always lighten your blue with white.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'll show you as we go. All right, I'm starting with that flat brush, rinsed and dried.
Yes.
So I just have a primary blue on mine. It's just kind of this lighter blue. This is kind of a palette that I used from something else. So just using up what I have. Don't waste your paints.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna work from top to bottom. So just blue on my brush. I want you to start with that top edge of the canvas, the whole top edge.
And blue.
Just in that blue.
Okay, can you tell say the primary colors again?
Primary colors, red, yellow, blue, white, and black.
Okay.
And then I also have brown for our fence. Brown is a tough color to mix. So that's usually why I tell you to get brown.
Okay. I'm just saying that because we have some new people on here.
Okay.
The Chandler family, Jasmine and Shyler, 11 years old.
Hi, guys.
In Lomita, California.
Welcome.
They said it's so excited to be here. We're ready to paint. It's our first time.
Aw, so cool. We're so glad you're with us.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to bring that, as you do you're going to get your top. As you come down your edge, I want you to come down on either side of your edges, on either side of the canvas, get those sides.
All right.
And
You're
then
not going to go all the way down with that?
Nope. Then I want you to start coming down. We're going to bring that down about an inch and a half.
All right.
So if you're working with a 1/2 inch brush, you should be about 2 to 3 brush widths down.
Charlotte says all blue or blue and white mix. It's all blue, right?
So my blue is a little bit lighter. If you want to use a little bit of white, you may. Yes.
Okay, but I think she was just asking is what you're starting off with is all blue.
I'm starting with just blue, but
right, 'cause most of your regular viewers know that you go corner of this and corner of that.
Oh.
Corner of this and corner of that.
You're right.
So she's just checking with you right now.
You're right. I'm just using straight blue right now.
Okay.
Just straight blue. We're going to bring that down again about 1.5 inches. And again, there's no perfect measurements. There is no right or wrong. My painting is not going to look like my painting, and your painting is not going to look like my painting. So everybody's is going to be different. We all have different supplies. We all have different brushes. We all have different techniques that we're using. So we're just here as a guide. You don't have to follow everything that I do. You don't have to use my colors. I'm just going to show you what I did on mine. And you know what? It never comes out exactly the same. I could paint the same thing 100 times, and it is different every time we do it.
Absolutely.
So.
And if you come to our page and you go to the events section, and then you scroll down, you click on past events, we store each event that we do, like this one. We're going to put the video there so that you can paint something that if you didn't join us for the session, okay? And then we have a slideshow. And then that's what we do. We encourage you to paint with us. Then we want you to take a picture, send it in to us. We make the slideshow, and then you see exactly what she just said. Your paintings are not going to look all alike, and they shouldn't look all alike. And that's the fun, and that's what the payoff is for us. We see all your photos and look at just in awe of all of your paintings.
In fact, I'm gonna make mine look different purposely because I wanted more of that sunrise or sunset, whichever, depending on where you're from, right? Sunrise, sunset, and what time of day.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna make mine look a little bit more like a sunrise or a sunset because this is mostly blue in the sample.
Okay.
So. Once you guys kind of have that blue, just kind of throw some thumbs up at Mark so we know that you're ready for the next color.
Okay, that's not going to take long. I've got Nancy Harris, first time.
Hi, Nancy.
Joining us. And for those people who are just watching and not painting, this is what we do. We Thursday nights have been starting to become a staple for us. Okay.
I enjoy my Thursday night.
But we have a lot of different. We're painting during the week. Okay, and we do Zoom during the week.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we have we just finished kids camp. Okay, and we're starting to move on into the fall fun workshop.
We are.
Okay, that's for the kids during the week.
That's right.
Okay, so all the people that are new here, we really encourage you to go through our page. Everything is there for you. Okay, when you click on an event, you can if it has a sketch to it or any supplies that are needed. You can get all of that right here from our page.
That's right.
All right, we got
Right.
plenty of thumbs up.
Awesome.
I'm pretty sure people are ready to continue on.
All right, you're gonna rinse and dry that flat brush, and then we are gonna go to, for my regulars know what I like to do, a corner of white and a corner of red this time.
Mm-hmm.
So half of my brush has white dipped in, half of it has red dipped in. I'm gonna try and line up the white underneath my blue and just bring that all the way across. And again, you're gonna need more, so corner of white, corner of red.
Corner of white, corner of red.
Yep. Trying to line up that white against the blue.
Okay.
If you need a little bit more, grab a little bit more.
Catherine says, "What's in the cup, Jen?"
What's in the cup is my unicorn cocktail. My
What cup?
my
Oh,
unicorn cup. My sparkly unicorn cup. I just spilled some of it on my paint. So it's the Truly, not Truly. It's a seltzer. Oh no, it is Truly.
It is Truly.
I lied. It's the
What you got in there?
wild berry Truly. And you guys that know me know this is not sweet enough for me. So I also add a little splash of unicorn dream syrup, and it's like a blue raspberry or I don't know. It's like a raspberry flavor. It's delicious.
So it's not from unicorns?
Not from unicorns.
Oh.
It
Okay.
is from unicorn.
That's what I thought.
Make sure you
I
grab
thought it was
those
from unicorns.
edges when you get to the edge of your canvas. And then we're going to blend up and then bring it down. So we go back and forth in horizontal brush strokes, up into our blue, and then bring it down.
Below?
Yep.
Okay.
So we're going to come down maybe another same width as our blue. Maybe another inch, inch and a half. And again, there's no set right or wrong. So back and forth, horizontal, up into my blue, and bringing it down a bit.
Okay.
As
You're
you're,
going all the way across like that?
yep, as you're bringing that down, if it's too dry, I just want you to grab a little bit of white,
If it's too dry.
right? So sometimes your paint starts to feel a little sticky
Yeah.
as your paint starts to dry.
Stephanie says, so red and white?
Red
A
and
corner
white.
of red and a corner of white.
You got it.
Okay.
So if it starts to feel a little bit dry, or you need some paint to move that paint down, just grab a little bit more white.
Okay.
So right to left, up into my blue,
Up into your blue,
and then bring it down.
and then bring it back down and go down beneath.
Right. So again, if it's feeling sticky or there's not enough paint, just grab some more white up into your blue, and then brushing down.
Okay.
Okay, so we're just going to do this all the way across.
All right, so while they're doing that, they realize they're doing these sunrise kitties.
Yeah.
Okay, the sunrise kitties came from the moonlight kitties.
Yeah.
The moonlight kitties was my favorite. Okay, that's where we started this from.
That's right.
Is the Moonlight Kitty still on the website?
For now,
it's
it
on
is.
the website now.
No, it's still
It's
on
still
the,
here on Facebook.
It is.
So you all you gotta do is click on the past events.
Yep.
In the events section, and scroll down and look for the Moonlight Kitties. That was a
Yes.
little bit different concept than what we have here, but we came up with
Close.
the kitties because the Moonlight Kitties was really a really good
you guys,
night.
if you go through that was one of the best events with a slideshow. There were so many of you that joined us, and they were so different. We absolutely love them. So
Yeah,
we
so
just
please.
decided we needed another set to go with that. So
Right. So please, when you get a chance, scroll down and find what the Moonlight Kitties are, and look at the slideshow and look at how people
Yep.
was so innovative in how they made their kitties.
Absolutely.
And we had fun that night. It was a wonderful
Yeah, we
night.
did.
Just like we have it tonight.
That's right. We're gonna rinse and dry after that red and white. Rinse, dry. Alright. We're gonna do the same technique, but
Yeah.
this time I want you to take a corner of yellow and a corner of white. So corner of yellow, corner of white. I'm gonna line up that white underneath that pink that we've now made.
Okay.
And again, if you need more paint, just keep going back in and grabbing some.
Same brush.
Same flat brush, yep.
Did you rinse it off?
Rinsed and dried.
Okay.
Yep. And just bring that all the way across underneath that pink color. Remember to grab those edges. And we're going to use that same technique, right?
Gonna go up?
Horizontal, back and forth, up into my pink, and then we're bringing it down. So
all right, you're gonna mix some colors.
That's it.
Okay.
So let's make a sunset here, or a sunrise.
All right, sunrise, yeah.
Back and forth, up into my pink, and bringing it down.
And just for you new people, you notice there's pictures up there on the wall behind her, okay? And those are probably, those are for upcoming events, or
most of them, yeah.
Or either we've done them before.
We may have done some before. Some are not posted yet. They're upcoming events that have not been added to our calendar yet.
Okay.
This girl needs to catch up with what we've got going on.
All right.
Oh.
Me. We posted that. We posted that you guys can now order kits from us. Phew.
Yeah.
I am surprised and happy that we are able to provide those for so many of you that need them, and we can get the supplies into your hands. But I apologize to anybody that thinks that I have not gotten their order. We are working towards changing to a more automated system, so that's why that Google form, if you've ordered from us before, Google form, no more.
Right.
Mama cannot keep up with those babies. So they are now on the website. Everything will be available on our website, mimosasmasterpieces.com.
Right. There's
a little button for shop. Click on shop, and that's where any of our downloads will come up. Any of our fall kid camp is coming up. Any supplies will come up. So you'll see the painting that we're painting, and then that is your kit. It's $28 for pickup. It's $40 for shipping.
And there's the website address right there, mimosasmasterpieces.com.
All right, I'm going to have you do one more layer. Corner of white, corner of yellow. And we're going to do that again all the way across and bring that yellow down just a little bit more. Right to where we would like the top of our fence to be.
Oh, okay.
So I want maybe 3-4 inches.
3-4 inches from the bottom?
Yep, for where our fence is going to be. And it's okay if you happen to go over.
Okay.
So we're just bringing that yellow and white down.
All right.
I kind of like this better than the other one now, so.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. I like the transition of color.
Okay.
They're more bold colors than just, it seems like, the blue and a little bit of other color in them.
You want to have more of a sunrise for your kitties. It's okay.
Sunrise.
There's nothing wrong with the kitties on the right.
So just back and forth. Remember to grab those edges again.
Yeah, Stephanie says, I'm working on the first layer of yellow.
Okay.
It's okay.
Yep.
You just keep on going through. We'll make sure that I have her
repeat if
the
I
steps.
need to. Yep, absolutely.
I mean, that's part of my job. I'm here to monitor. I'm here to monitor the progress of our audience and make sure everybody's okay and everybody's keeping up. If they have any questions or any issues, they let me know.
And we appreciate the feedback. We've heard from so many of you that Mark is really the reason that you tune in.
Really? Nah.
It's so helpful to have another person, like, kind of guiding, like when you're asking the questions. I can't remember who posted it earlier today. Forgive me. Maybe it was Catherine that said something. I don't remember, but someone specifically said, like, Mark is the, you ask the questions that they're thinking ahead of time, like before they need to ask it. So you're the communicating piece of this, because I couldn't paint and try and read comments at the same time. It just would not work for me.
I'm just like a channeler, that's all. Frequency just comes through me, and I just ask the question, that's all.
So again, we're just going to rinse and dry that brush once you've got that yellow on there.
Right. See, Stephanie says, how many for each layer? A couple of inches?
Yeah, so I have about maybe 1.5 to 2 inches on my blue. My pink or red area turned out to be about 1 inch since I brought that yellow up into it.
Okay.
And then my yellow is about 3 inches. I want you to bring that yellow down until you have only about between 3 and 4 inches left on the bottom of your canvas, which will be for your fence.
Okay.
So we'll get everybody to this stage, and then we'll go to the brown for the fence.
Jody says, you guys work well together.
We do. Thank you. He's a good partner.
Catherine said, "I didn't say it, but you guys are you guys
I'm
are a
sorry.
great team."
I can't remember. Somebody just wrote that today when I don't remember what I posted. I posted a lot of things today. It was a busy day. But somebody mentioned that earlier and just.
And Stephanie says, "No, Mark is just camera shy. Just teasing."
No, he's not. That's the thing. He's an actor and he's a director and that's what he does. So he doesn't want to be on this side of the camera for me.
Because this is all about you. This is about Jennifer. This is about Mimosas and Masterpieces. I'm just a part of it.
Okay. We're so excited for so many of the upcoming events.
Yes. Yes.
So we've been doing this for about 5 years. In fact, it is 5 years. So October 9th is our
5th anniversary?
Fifth anniversary. So it started in 2015.
Okay.
Right?
All right. So that would make it 5. Yeah.
Okay. So I thought it was longer. It feels like it's something longer. But so that'll be 5 years. So my goal for the end of this year originally was 500 followers or likes or whatever. And in those 6 months since we hit COVID, we are now probably just today we'll hit 7,000.
Okay.
So it's just really mind blowing for me. It's very humbling, and thank you all because it's not me, it's you. You guys are sharing it. You guys are. I'm not paying for advertising.
Right.
So you guys are the ones doing this. So thank you. We feel like you are all part of the Mimosas community. That's what we're calling it.
Pretty much.
Whether you like mimosas or not.
Right.
And I don't know. I'm super happy that we're able to create some smiles. We have been testing the waters with doing like a $5 Zoom or $10 Zoom, and those are normally for donation events. So we like to paint it forward. We always like to donate wherever we can.
Mm-hmm.
So all of our paintings that we do are almost all free. We do that because so many of you have asked us in the past for if we accept tips, and we do. They're not expected, but they're certainly appreciated.
Yeah.
So we just continue to do it for free while I can. I would love to figure out, we'll get there, how I can do this really full time and leave my regular full time job go after 20 years.
We're working on it.
But this is my passion. I love being able to bring smiles, create a little bit of a memory. I'll never forget being in a networking meeting, and I said, I create memories. That's what I want to say. I would create memories. And they're like, how can you do that? I said, I don't know, but that's what I want to do. I want to create a memory and leave an impression with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
So that's always been my thing.
And you've been doing it. Yeah.
And we have. And we always say, even when you came to our little studio, or when we met you in person, you come as a guest and you leave as a friend. And we have been able to say that with so many people, even virtually.
Mm-hmm.
So that, and I posted about that this morning because that was the whole, the photo of the Bob Ross and the, LeVar Burton and Mr. Rogers. And so it was about that, like, some of the best teachers were virtual.
Right.
And those teachers really left an impression on me. So if I can do that in a smidge of a way as what they did, then I'm doing something right?
Yeah. Just go look at the paintings in the slideshows and you'll see what we're talking about.
I love putting together the slideshows.
Okay? Yeah, because it just tells a story. It really does. Celine says, where do you buy your paints?
So we are we're buying from now a bigger manufacturer because we're trying to do paint kits together. But Dick Blick, Michael's, if you have a craft store, is probably your cheapest way to go. Artist Loft is their brand. We're not out to get your money. So Artist Loft is their brand.
Right. You
can probably buy these bottles. Artist Loft. It's called Flow Acrylic. These are probably the best way to go for you guys, especially for painting canvases like this.
Flow Acrylic.
Flow Acrylic. You don't want pour acrylic.
You don't want pour acrylic. You want flow
acrylic. It just glides better on your canvas. It's not real thick. But those bottles are either $10 or $15. I don't quite remember, but 10 or 15.
It'll last for a long time.
And it will. It'll last you a long time. So that's your best value.
And you can always come back and talk with us.
Absolutely.
And we'll respond
I'm
if
happy
you want
to
to know
answer.
what kind of paint you want to buy or whatever.
I am happy to answer any questions regarding painting. If I know it, I am happy to give you whatever information I know.
Right.
All right, so let's work on our fence. So I'm just going to start with a little bit of my brown, and I'm going to grab a scoop of white. So I want to lighten that up and make a nice light brown. I may need to put more white on my plate.
Peter says, what are the basic colors that we should buy?
So your primary colors.
Your primary colors.
Red, yellow, blue, black, white, and I do suggest brown. Brown.
Red, yellow, blue, black, white, and brown.
Right. So most colors will come in, they'll say like primary blue or primary red. Those are the ones that you want.
Okay.
There's cobalt blue, there's ultramarine. Those don't mix as well for, if I tell you to mix a red and mix a yellow for orange.
Yeah.
If you have a crimson and you have a yellow, it may not make that orange really well. That's why it's difficult to mix a brown. Now trust me, there's tons of teachers out there teaching you the right mixing techniques, giving you the right things, but not everybody has access to all the same supplies.
Right.
So I just try and tell you to stick with the primaries and grab a brown, whether it's burnt umber, whether it's burnt sienna, whether it's just brown.
Whatever
brown
you can get.
That's it.
And if you go into a store to buy paint, if you just tell them you want the primary colors, then they would know what you're talking about?
I mean, yeah. But you'll wanna ask for, I mean, they'll sell you probably the best thing they have, which is probably like
the most expensive thing.
Right. I mean, so you just want either student acrylics or flow acrylics.
Student acrylics or flow acrylics. You don't need no special expensive paint.
Basics is probably the other brand.
Basics?
That is probably available in most craft stores. They're a little bit more expensive than like, a Michael's brand, but those are probably your best bet to get started as well.
Are you still using a medium flat brush?
Still on that flat brush.
Okay.
With my light brown, I'm just going to fill in this bottom area. This time I'm going to bring it down. So I want to do vertical brush strokes. So I'm going to come down from my yellow and do vertical brush strokes.
Oh, this is the brown.
Yeah, this is the light brown.
All right, Catherine says, I'm all smiles because I haven't messed up yet.
Oh, gosh.
There's no such thing as messing up. What are you talking about?
So if you want to do a straight line across to get the top edge of your fence first, you can, and then bring it down.
Okay.
So everybody's joke that knows us and painted with us knows that standing on an angle, I cannot paint a straight line.
Right.
It's always on an angle.
That's right.
So you'll always know what painting I did when we painted it live with you.
Because it's always tilted. So you
no matter how hard I try.
Or you look at the video and you go to paint with her, and you'll see she's painting, and you see the painting will be a little crooked on the side.
Shh.
All right, so Lee says, I'm so excited for Hocus Pocus.
I know, girl.
And Nightmare. I can't even tell you how excited I am. Okay?
We are just beyond, oh my gosh, blown away. We had, listen, I love Hocus Pocus, and I'm just going to, while I'm chatting, keep filling this in with your light brown.
Yes, keep filling this in with the light brown, and let's talk about Hocus Pocus.
All right, so I asked several of you, I always ask, tell us what you want to paint. Tell me what you want to paint.
That's right.
My sister-in-law said, can you please paint a Hocus Pocus? She's not really much interested in painting. However, she said Hocus Pocus, and there was a few other requests for it too. So I was like, all right, we have a few requests, we better try and do one. So we did the Hocus Pocus painting as a sample, and I posted it up, and you guys have shared that thing like, I don't even know. I don't know how many times it's been shared. It's a ton, but I think the reach as of today, what did I say? It was 300 and something thousand.
Yes, it was over 300,000.
I mean, that's the reach. But interest was like 20 something thousand people, guys. This is crazy, and that's you guys sharing it. I don't know that many people. I mean, so.
Not yet.
And then we posted. People asked me for A Nightmare Before Christmas. Guys, I've never seen the movie. I'm so sorry. I promised to watch it before.
We're watching it this weekend.
We will watch it before we paint it, but I've never watched the movie, so I didn't realize there was such a following for it. God, we are gonna hit like 1 million reach. Like it was
for the Nightmare Before Christmas.
It was before we started. I was looking at the insights that Facebook gives us. Right before we came down, and it said 901,000 people reached. That's from you guys sharing it clicking on whatever.
And we was blown away just from Hocus Pocus.
I'm like, this is nuts. So I told him he can't read off all the names that come on.
I can try.
You better be like an auctioneer.
I'll be. Yep, I can practice.
Oh my gosh.
I'll get the names of the cities and everything, the names right and everything. I'll do as many as I can. I'm just knocked out over the response.
Me too.
If we just can get, we like to just get like 100 people like we got tonight. Okay, we're happy.
Yeah, no, okay? Listen. We do the same thing whether there's 10 of you on with us,
exactly,
or there's 500 of them. It doesn't matter.
There's been nights when there was only 10 people,
yeah,
and we're painting something I don't know what.
We have the same amount of fun. I promise.
Yes, and it's all about the painting. We know lots of people join when there's a painting that everybody wants to paint.
You guys keep suggesting, and we'll keep trying to paint them.
And if they suggest a painting and only 5 people show up to paint it, then those are what they're the 5 people they suggested that we paint it for them. Then.
All right,
and they get the slideshow too.
Once you have that kind of a flat brown on there, and you can see your brush strokes, which is what we want. We want to be able to kind of see those vertical brush strokes in there.
Right.
I want you to every so often kind of come back with a little bit of white. So I rinsed and dried. Rinse and dry. Grab a little bit of white, and then every so often we'll do a little bit of a white brush stroke for a lighter fence post. And that would be Holly, if you can hear Holly. She doesn't like to talk to us while we're up there, with her. But when we're live, she likes to start whistling and singing.
She likes to talk to me.
Well, that's exactly what she likes to do to you.
Exactly. That's what she does. She cat calls me every time I walk by. I think she was taught that.
Well, she had to be taught it, but I mean...
Yeah, but why me? She doesn't do that for you. She doesn't do that for Aiden. How come I got to walk by and it's got to be... What's that all about? She hears me doing it.
Oh my goodness.
If she wasn't in the cage, she probably would fly down here.
Rinse and dry.
And Stephanie says, every time I read mimosas, I keep thinking the drink. Orange juice and champagne.
That's right. That's where it came from.
That's how it came from, yeah.
So the name came from, when I started doing this, I thought, I'm just going to paint wine glasses. That's what we're going to do. We're going to have mimosas and we're going to paint wine glasses. Uh-huh. So the very first party, I couldn't think of the name at first. The very first party was a Mimosas and Masterpieces party. And I was like, that's it. That's the name. And it's going to stick. So that week, I think, I was up for 36 hours when this all sort of came about. And that week I went and bought the name. So we're registered. We also own Munchkins and Masterpieces for kids, so when we do schools or anything like that, where, anybody that doesn't want to sound like they're promoting alcohol, we say Munchkins and Masterpieces for kids.
Right.
So, I don't know, I've loved doing this, enjoyed doing this, and it's brought me tons of joy, and all of the notes and the comments and everything the feedback that we're getting from you guys now, there's many times that I cry now. So thank you for that. I don't know. I'm just overwhelmed with the response. So we really appreciate it.
Stephanie says, you guys are always the highlight of my life. Because I'm doing all these paintings with you guys. Plus more I've been doing with you guys. But you guys are awesome. Love you both.
But that's the thing. We want you guys to be able to say, I could do this on my own too, and be inspired and do your own thing and enjoy it. And we love when you guys send us those pictures. If you don't paint with us, it doesn't matter. We want you to be doing this for yourself and enjoy yourself. So that's what it's about. So
Daddy says you have a teacher's heart.
Thank you. I wanted to go to school to be a teacher. I went my very first semester, went and did student teaching, and I probably went home and cried like most of the days and went, yep, I'm not going to be able to do this. My grandfather told me, you'll be a terrible teacher. And he was not one to put me down for anything. And I was like, why would you say that to me? Because you're going to go home and you're going to think about every kid every night, and you're going to cry and you're going to feed them and you're going to be bringing them presents and they're all going to get A's and nobody's going to learn anything. So I'm like, okay, yeah, he was probably right. All right.
Odita says, what color do we have to do on top of the brown?
So you're going to do, the first set is kind of some white stripes, some white vertical stripes first. And then we're rinsing and drying, same flat brush. And this time I'm just going into that straight brown, that darker brown.
Yeah.
and doing the same thing. So every so often I'm going to put kind of a stroke of that darker brown on there for us. And it doesn't have to be any set size, any set width, no set pattern. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, see, it's storming outside.
Is it?
Yeah, and Cindy says, yeah, we keep freezing up because of the storm.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry, we got the video. If you can't keep painting with us because of the storm where it's affecting your Wi-Fi or your computer, we got the video right here. It's always posted right afterwards.
Yes.
And then it stays on the site right here on the Facebook page. You can paint later. A lot of people, that's what they do. Okay, whether it's like on a Saturday or, you know, they're out busy with the kids.
Yeah.
And, you know, we're painting, we're having a session. And then they just come back later and they say, hey, we painted the paintings. And they send the paintings, they send their pictures in later.
Yeah. We know, you know, I know that there's several people that have a hard time painting live. And they prefer to go at their own pace. They prefer to be able to pause me or fast forward me and, you know, get through it that way. And that's fine. However it works for you, it's definitely fine for us. So once you've got those stripes of white, some stripes of brown, we're going to rinse and dry.
Okay.
And
stripes of white and stripes of brown.
Stripes of white and some stripes of brown in between those, that light brown. And then we're going to let it rinse and dry, and then we're going to let it rinse. We're going to rinse and dry the brush. We're going to let the canvas dry. And we'll go over a couple of other upcoming events for you and show you what we've got coming up.
All right, because Stephanie says there's a Hocus Pocus 2 coming out.
I know.
So that's going to get a lot of people
I posted that
out.
in the event, and you guys shared that like hundreds of times.
And Allison says, you hooked me on the Hocus Pocus.
I had no idea. I mean, I love the movie Hocus Pocus. Love the movie. I just didn't realize that there were so many people that love it like me.
Well, they let us know, because all we did was ask them, what should we paint? What should we have for our night to paint?
So Hocus Pocus is on the bottom right of your screen, or should be on the bottom right of your screen-ish.
I'll turn it over right there on the bottom. Okay. And then Erica Monty says, we are having a girls' night for Hocus Pocus.
That's it. We will make, so we're going to try and make a little bit of production of this because it's going to be a big night. We're going to make cocktails, so some type of cocktail. Like there was a bunch of recipes that were in the event that we posted.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to work on trying to make at least 1 or 2 cocktails. We have the spinner, so we are going to do giveaways and prizes for that event. So anybody that's purchased a kit will be on the first spinner wheel. Anyone that after the event, or before if you want to, but we rather you wait till after.
Okay.
Anyone that tips $10 or more will be on the next spinner wheel. So, so far we have for each wheel. What happened?
Here we go. I'm trying to adjust. Here we go. All right.
So on each spinner, you'll have your names will not come off, so you may win multiple times. We have the Hocus Pocus game for both, the board game. We have 2 Hocus Pocus Need Wine to Focus etched glasses for each spinner.
Oh, you don't have any of them with you right now?
No, because we're picking them up next week.
Okay.
We have 2 Hocus Pocus like charm bracelets. We have I can't remember what else there was. I don't remember. And then I did want to do a couple of surprise gifts.
Okay.
So you won't know what you might get. But that's for Hocus Pocus.
All right. Catherine says, can you repeat the step you did with the white over the brown,
Yep.
please?
So after maybe every couple of inches, just do a white stripe down. Same that vertical strokes right along your fence. So you kind of want like every couple of panels to be a lighter color.
Okay.
So that's why we just kind of did a couple of white ones. And then you'll go back and rinse and dry. You'll go back and do the same with the darker brown. And do every couple of inches with the darker brown.
Now, Christine Johnson says, The Never-Ending Story was a great movie, too. What about that for a paint idea?
Okay.
That is a good idea.
I will think about.
Never-Ending, I'm writing it down.
I will think about what to do with that. Okay.
That's the one with the,
with the big, I don't know what it's called. The thing that was flying through the air. That's all I remember. Griffin.
The Griffin.
Yes.
Okay. Maybe you can paint that.
Yeah.
We'll check it out and see what paint you know, and then
Yeah.
what she does is she'll figure it out, she'll paint it, and then she'll put it out there and say, what do you people think? And then they'll say, nah, get the other one. Nah, do another one.
It was funny because I did that with the nightmare painting. So I painted it, and because I've never really seen the movie, I didn't really know what to go for. So I kind of went with that whole iconic little, you know, mountain swirl thing in the moonlight. And I posted it, and I said, all right, guys, what do we think? And the very first person that posted on it was like, not my thing. So I was like, yeah, see, I don't get it. And then after that was like, I don't know how many hundreds of comments. There was like, yes.
Right,
So I was like,
exactly.
okay, I guess I have my answer. I had
Charlotte
no idea.
says the fast snail.
The fast snail. I don't know this one.
Luck dragon.
Luck.
Falcor. His name was Falcor.
Falcor. Oh.
I'm writing it all down.
Okay. Yeah. See, I'm so you know, I know like the old Disney stuff, and then we also want to make, you know, probably be a little bit careful about our, you know, the whole licensing thing, you know, one day.
Now Julie
So.
says, how about Stitch from Lilo and Stitch?
If you go, oh no, you can't even go back because that was a paid Zoom.
That was a paid Zoom, and we did
do Stitch. Yeah, we did Stitch in
That
the
was
sand.
a Zoom event.
We did that twice actually.
Yep, that was a Zoom event.
We did that twice, and the second one still didn't record.
Oh.
So I don't even have it. So maybe we'll do another Stitch at some point.
Okay, so we'll put Stitch on the list.
Yeah, that was our first.
That wasn't too long ago.
That was our first Zoom. We thought we would try the Zoom platform, and you pay whatever. I think it was $5. You pay. We'll do Zoom. We send you the Zoom link. We said, we'll record it. We recorded it, but we did not. I've not used Zoom that much, so I didn't have it on Spotlight view. It was on speaker view, so all we saw was the name Mark on the screen the entire time, because Mark is pretty much, you know, the narrator of everything. So,
right, the host.
So all you saw was, you would see a glimpse of me, and then you'd see Mark, and then you'd see a glimpse of me, and you'd see Mark.
Oh.
I'm like, oh, okay, that's terrible.
Now see, Rachel says, what
That's
about
terrible.
a Harry Potter theme painting?
We'll have
We've
to do
already
it.
done Harry Potter.
Harry Potter is there too, and that one is still up.
That's still on the Facebook page?
Still up, so go through. It was
You gotta scroll down for the Harry Potter
platform
painting.
9 3/4. So for all of our events, go to on our Mimosas page, click on events. You'll see a couple of the upcoming events, and then below it, click on past events.
Right.
Scroll through the past events.
I'm
gonna say for now, all of the videos that we've done that were free are in the event.
Right.
So the video was posted in the event discussion.
Yep. And the slideshow.
Right, and the slideshow. So the slideshow will always stay up, but we will eventually begin to take them down and then just kind of put them onto our website platform.
Right. And we're working on a gallery that we can
Yes.
that we can showcase all of the people who join us for paintings, and we'll have a special gallery for all of our sessions.
So another minute or so, and we'll kind
Another minute or so, and then we'll be able to put the keys on there.
What else do we have coming up aside from the, you know,
all right, well, now
the
I'll
big
start
ones?
reading off the dates that we have.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. September 10th at 7 p.m. We're doing the pumpkin, the cat on a pumpkin.
And that
is a Zoom event.
That is a Zoom. So what you'll do for this one is send in, I think it's a $5 Zoom. So you just send in your $5 payment with your email address, and we will we'll send you the Zoom link to paint with us live.
Right. Can you do that here on this Facebook page? Join and pay.
It's in
is
a
there
Google.
a link?
It's in a Google form. Yeah. So it's in the Facebook event. When you click on it, there's a Google form for the event that they fill out with their name and their email.
That's going to be next Thursday at 7 p.m. instead of 8 p.m. That's a 7 p.m. Zoom event.
Right.
Okay.
7.
And then the day after that, as everybody knows, is September 11th. Okay. That's 7 p.m. We're going to do a painted forward of the patriotic sunset.
So this is a painted forward for Jack's Kids.
Yes.
We do a lot of
charity and fundraising.
We try and do a lot of fundraising. Jack's Kids is an organization that is near and dear to our heart. I've been doing painting events with them for the past 4 years, I think.
Right, 4 years.
And this year we couldn't do our big event. We've had 80 to 100 people at our painting events with them.
Yes.
In person.
Because it's not just the painting; it's a whole bunch of things going on.
Yeah, so we do a paint, sip, and shop, so people can shop in between painting.
Think about that.
Yeah, it's fun.
Painting and sipping and shopping.
shopping.
How did they
we love
do
those
it?
Things. It was a lot of work. it was a big coordinated event, but it was for a great cause. So we haven't been able to do that with everything. We're just going to do a virtual. So we hope to have lots of you join us for that on Friday.
Yep, that's Friday, September 11th at 7 p.m. right here on Facebook.
Yep.
All right. And then Wednesday, September 16th at 7 p.m. We're doing another fundraiser. We're doing the Apples and Honey. You see it right there in the top right-hand corner of the screen. Apples and Honey fundraiser.
Yep.
Okay. And then the day after is Thursday, September 17th. That is when we will be doing Hocus Pocus right here. Join the page if you want to be part of the spinning and the gift giving. Then you do what you got to do. You click on the events, get all your information about the Hocus Pocus event.
Scroll
if you
through.
got to order a kit, you better start it now. You better get it in there. Get your request in there now.
Do it soon. Do it soon. We have kits that are lined up to go out. So yes, if you do need a kit, please order them soon for Hocus
We got
Pocus.
another one. We got
Go
another
ahead.
one. Christine Johnson.
Hi, Christine.
Okay, I just dipped my paintbrush in my
Oh
tea.
man.
Somebody does it every
time. You get the winner. You get the. We're gonna have to.
We're gonna have to have a
award.
rap, yeah, some
We're gonna
kind
have to have
of
an
award
award for that.
I'm writing that down.
The Wine Dipper
Award, yeah. Award for dipping
My Wine
paintbrush.
Dipper award.
Yep,
It's not about the brush. It's about the wine that you waste, man.
that's it. We gotta write that. We gotta make some kind of award for that. We're gonna have to come up with something. It's
Oh,
happening
gosh.
too much now.
Yes.
Okay,
Oh my gosh.
Odita says, I went to the sunrise before, and I am only 7 years old.
Aw.
Whoa. Hold up.
Really?
I went to the sunrise before, and I am only 7 years old.
Okay. That's awesome. Well, hopefully, if you're a kiddo and you're watching, or parents, if you have kids,
Yes.
we have a fall fun workshop coming up. We just did a virtual kids camp that just ended for the summer.
That's right.
So I'll show you those quickly, and then we'll get back to our painting. So for the fall fun workshop, we have a series of 8 paintings that we'll be doing with the kids.
Right, that's one a week, right?
1 per week, 1 weekday, and it's 5 o'clock every time.
Right, we start at 5 p.m.
We put you in a private group. We save the videos within the private group until the last week when we open it up for anybody that wants to try it out and join us for the last painting to try before the winter workshop comes.
Mm-hmm.
So here's what we have. We've got our pumpkin, our small pumpkin kitty. We have a husky puppy.
Husky Puppy is the first one we're doing on September 9th.
Yep. We have Anya's suggested bag of candy, which you can write trick or treat on if you want to.
That's right, that's on October 20th.
We've got our small fall walkway.
That's right, that's September 23rd.
We have our sugar glider.
Oh yeah, the Sugar Glider is going to be special day.
We'll tell you about that later. We
Yeah.
have our turkey.
Yep, Turkey, that's on the 28th of October.
We have our wagon with pumpkins.
Right, that's the 29th of September.
And then the tractor, which we can make kind of put together if you want to. They're 1 week, they're 2 different weeks, but
Right, October 5th is the tractor.
right.
But you want to do it so that you can, connect them together.
We'll talk about that when we get
we'll
there.
fix that.
All right, let's get started with our kitties. I think I'm dry. Might be a tad tacky, but I think we should be okay.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna switch brushes now. We're gonna go to that medium round brush.
Medium round brush.
Do you want to zoom in for us a little bit
Sure,
more?
certainly. Oh, Inbar says my son did the stitch and loved it.
Oh, good.
All right, let's hope I don't mess this up
came
here.
out good.
Look, you see how this is?
Yeah.
I don't have enough room on one side to do my fingers like this.
Okay, so
It's got to be in the center.
Okay.
Can you put it in the center?
um,
Because you know what's going to happen if I touch it.
it's gonna fall on the ground.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's why.
Oh yeah, I could have did that, but I'm just saying. I
Well-
wanted you to move it so that I could do it the way I like to do it.
All right, we're in the center.
Okay.
So we're gonna start with our first kitty in the center. So we're gonna pick whatever colors you want. You don't have to use the colors that I use. I'm going to start with my first cat, which will be, we'll do a yellow cat. I mean, I know we got yellow here, so maybe I'll pick orange just so you can see it first.
Okay.
So orange, I'm going to do a scoop of red and a scoop of yellow for orange. Scoop of red, scoop of yellow. We're just going to mix an orange color.
A scoop of red and a scoop of yellow.
You may need probably more yellow than red.
And you're mixing it right now.
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry. Mixing orange.
There we go. I zoomed in a little bit more.
Good. All right. So I'm going to start in the center of my painting, and then we can work our way out instead of trying to start over here and then don't know how many we can get across.
Right. So people who have a difficulty figuring that out, it depends on what size they make their kitty in the center.
Correct. Yep. So, I mean, if you have another cup, this is a good way to, that's not a good cup to use, though.
Oh, okay. You got an empty cup?
So if you have a cup that you want to kind of like estimate size for yourself, so I'm going to kind of make it maybe in between these two sizes.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be a perfect circle, but I'm going to start with kind of a rounded shape right in the center of my canvas.
All right.
Start with that circle shape. And I want to make sure my circle, the bottom of my circle comes and hangs over my fence. And I think somebody mentioned in our group, if you add a tiny bit of white to it, you won't be able to see through that. So I might do that too.
But Dorothy says, are we supposed to use a light brown or in a dark brown, and go over the light brown with the dark?
Right. So for the fence, we started with all light brown, and then we went back and went with white first, some white stripes.
White stripes first.
And then rinse and dry, and then went over it with the dark brown stripes.
Right. As you can see, those are light white stripes. They're not real heavy.
Yeah. Just want a little bit of variation in color in there.
Corey Peters says, what brush are you using again?
I switched to that round brush.
The medium round brush.
Yep. It's usually number 8 or 6, depending on if you have brushes that have numbers on, and this is an 8.
Oh. Cindy says, we're going to watch the video and finish our kitties tomorrow.
Okay.
And have a great night.
You
Thanks
too,
so
sweetie.
much. My computer will not stop freezing.
Oh, I'm sorry. And then for his head, we're going to do a slightly smaller circle for his head. We want to overlap those circles.
Okay. Yeah, let them get a good look at that.
Yep.
You're overlapping circles.
Overlapping our circles a little bit.
Now, you're using orange.
Yep.
Okay. You can use whatever color you want for your kitties. Your center kitty does not have to be orange. You can do whatever color you like. In fact, we encourage you and ask you to make it whatever you want it to be.
I wanted to pick first day with the new lips. I wanted to pick a different color other than the yellow so that you could see it when I painted it. That's all.
All right. Now, Dorothy says, I don't have dark brown. So what do?
Do you have a light brown? What color did you use for your fence to start with?
I guess you had a light brown.
If you had a light brown, then what you'll do is, so then just do either lighter shades of it, take a scoop and mix a little bit of yellow with it, and that will give you a different shade of brown. And then if you mix a little white with another little scoop of it, then that'll give you another different shade of it too. You just want to have a couple of different shades in there.
Right. Just one's got to be a little darker than the other.
Yeah, that's all.
Olivia Tang Lu says,
hi, Olivia.
Where will the recording be posted? My kids are getting ready for bed.
No problem.
Right here on this page. The
right.
recording is going to be right here on this page in the event section. Is that correct?
In the discussion of the event, right.
You click on the discussion and you'll get this event.
You got it. Yep.
We'll be posting it right after we finish.
Yep. Okay, so once we have our 2 circles, I'm going to do 2 little triangular shapes for their ears. 1, 2.
Charlotte Rusala says,
Hi,
ugh.
Uh-oh.
But I don't know what that's for and what it means. Maybe you can just elaborate and maybe we can help you out.
What happened, Charlotte?
It's not, I know it ain't a mistake. Because there's no such thing as mistakes in painting, so. Maybe she just wants to change something, or she wants to make something, you know.
All right, so once you have your kind of your flat color for your first kitty, I want you to rinse and dry. And then I want you to pick a slightly lighter color than what you have there. So it could be yellow if you're doing orange. It could be if you're doing blue, it could be just a lighter blue. So I just want you to add a little bit of white to it to lighten it up. So we want to take, I'm going to take yellow, a light yellow, and mix a little bit of white and a little bit of yellow for a lighter yellow. And I want to bring that around the side of both my head and the body.
Okay. Right. See, Charlotte's problem is that I lost you 2 times and the video is fuzzy.
Darn.
And she said, so I came back to a painted kitty, and so I'm catching up.
Oh. So all I did, Charlotte, was just pick a color. So I made orange so that you could see it on my canvas. I made a light or an orange color, a scoop of yellow, scoop of red, and then we just painted a circular shape for his body, just making sure it kind of hangs over the side of our fence. And then a smaller circle for her head or his head that sort of just overlaps a little bit. And then the 2 little triangle shapes for his ears.
Okay. Now Dorothy says that I'm so sorry, I didn't hear what you said as I was getting the white ready to use. When earlier she was asking about not having the dark brown.
Oh, okay. So
you was telling her that
okay.
if you have a light brown, then you could either darken up that lighter brown or you could lighten up that lighter brown.
Right. You okay now? Hopefully okay now.
I don't think she heard you because she was working on the white.
Okay, so for your fence, you should have maybe 3 colors. So it should be a brown, a lighter brown, and maybe white. If you need to mix a little bit of yellow, you can change the tone of your brown by adding a little bit of yellow or even a little bit of red, and that will change the tone of that brown color.
Okay.
Okay, so for everybody else, I'm rinsing and drying after I add my little highlight on my kitty. And I'm going to go to a different color. Let's make a different color kitty. I'm going to make a pink kitty this time.
Okay. Udita, 7-year-old Udita, says, my painting is not dry yet.
Okay, so give it another minute or so. It's still okay if you're, so this part should be dry.
Right.
This might be a little tacky, and
the fence might still be
little, and that should be okay still too. Even if it's a little wet, you can still paint over it.
Okay.
You may pick up some of those colors under there, and that actually will be just fine anyway because you'll kind of be like a little shadow down there.
All right.
And I forgot the kitty's tail, guys.
You forgot the kitty's tail?
Forgot the kitty's tail. So with our orange kitty, I'm going to go back to the tail. See?
Okay.
Mistakes. These things happen. All right.
Is it really a mistake? I don't think so.
All right. So I'm going to go back to that orange color I was using, and then you can make a little a tail, and it could be whatever you want. It could be an S. It could be a J shape. It can be I don't know. You can make whatever shape you want of your tail.
All right. Now Tammy Dempsey is saying, where will we be able to find the video if we have missed something?
You'll go right back to this event.
This event. And this event is called Sunrise Kitties Free Virtual Paint.
Yep. It's in the event discussion. We will post the video
on this page.
Right. Yep. Don't click any of those other hyperlinks for anybody else.
Don't click any of that stuff that you see in the comments on this on this page here.
They're spam and they're clickbait. So don't click.
What you do is you go to this page, Mimosas and Masterpieces, and you see the word events on the left. You click on events, and then that will bring up the Sunrise Kitties Free Virtual Paint. You click on that. Now, if you want to watch the video, you click on the word discussion. Okay? You want to watch the slideshow, which is not going to be up yet because we still got to get everybody's paintings taken pictures of, and they got to send it to us.
Yep.
Okay, but that's where you'll see that as well.
It'll all be there.
That goes for any of our old paintings that we've done in the past. You scroll through the events, you go down and you'll see past events. And the same thing applies there. You'll click on a past event. You look at the title of it. You'll click on that event. You'll see what painting we did. You'll see the slideshow, see what people did. If you like it, then you click on the video and discussions, and you go ahead and start painting.
All right, once you have your tail on your kitty, we'll move on to the next color. So just make sure we rinse and dry. And the next color kitty I'm going to make is a pink kitty.
A pink one?
Pink one this time. So I'm going to do a slightly less rounded and more of an oval shaped kitty this time.
Oh, okay.
Your kitties can be all different shapes and sizes, right? Just like Bob Ross's trees. They're all different shapes and sizes.
Yeah. Stephanie said I couldn't comment earlier for whatever reason. Now I can.
Oh, good.
So I'm still following.
Awesome.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I guess it's because of the
storm coming in, maybe.
How is this affecting everybody's from different places?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's on our end, and it's doing that to everybody else. So again, we're just going to do a slightly circular shaped head and overlapping the body a little.
And that's for your second kitty.
That's for our second kitty.
With no tail.
Which we're going to work on next.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, an award for dipping your brush. We got to make an award for that.
We can do that. And then we're going to do those two little ears, little triangle shapes on top of their head.
Okay.
And then we're going to do...
That's the second kitty.
The tail on this guy. And this can be, again, however you want to make their tails.
Right.
You can make them. It can be S shapes. It can be J shapes. His tail got a little thick. Mm-hmm. And we'll actually go back and we'll add some details and highlights and stuff later. I just want to get your base colors of your kitties.
Okay.
So we're just gonna move along. I'm gonna let you guys we'll work together here, but move on to the next kitty when you're ready with whatever color you want.
Right, just give us a thumbs up.
I'm gonna do a blue kitty.
You're gonna do a blue kitty?
Do a blue kitty over here.
All right.
And again, they could be all different shapes. They don't have to all be the same shape.
Awesome. Now you're working on your third kitty and you're doing a blue kitty.
Yep.
Okay. The sunrise kitties.
That's right.
We don't have the moonlight kitties down here anywhere, huh?
They're in the back somewhere.
The moonlight kitties are in the back?
Yeah. We were able to donate so many canvases today.
That was really nice today.
I was thinking, do I get rid of those? We have so many of them. We have there's probably about 8 of those canvases because we've done that 3 times.
I mean, the moonlight kitties. The moonlight kitties is a staple here. That's why we came up with the sunrise kitties, because the moonlight kitties paved the way.
They were, they really came out so great.
Moonlight kitties paved the way.
They did. Are you going to look for them?
Yeah. Moonlight
Mark
kitties.
is looking for the moonlight kitties. Oh my. No, they're probably in your office.
Really?
Well, the thing that's supposed to be your office, but is really a holder for all my canvases.
Let's see. It was on a long one, right?
No, it was
a regular canvas?
The squares, the 12 by 12s.
Oh, that's right. We had to put them together. Yeah, I remember now.
Oh my goodness. Alright, I'm gonna start working my way over here too. I'm gonna do a purple one next. Let's try purple. I'm gonna mix a scoop of red and a scoop of blue to make purple. Again, you guys can do whatever your heart desires here. Whatever colors you want.
I got them.
Really?
Yeah, I love the Moonlight Kitties.
Mark loves the Moonlight Kitties.
They're my favorite. I want to trademark that name.
Oh my goodness. Here, do you want me to show them?
Of course.
Of course.
Let me see. I'll put them together for you.
Okay.
These two.
And those two.
And these two.
They're almost the same.
That's all right. They're the Moonlight Kitties. They can put them in any order you like.
Oh my goodness. All right.
Moonlight Kitties, everybody.
So go back to scroll through the past events. So this was
Hold on. I gotta
zoom out a little.
Zoom out. Yeah.
So this originally came up as a mommy and me paint night for schools. So we did this in 2, I think, different schools, and then we did it here live. So their tails just kind of meet up to make a heart.
Yes.
So that was that one. That was the first set, I think, painted. This was the second set painted.
And then we lined them all up together.
We did.
We had families that painted one at a time.
Them up. It was
and
great.
they took a picture and they had a whole line of kitties.
They were so good.
And that's what made the Moonlight Kitties so popular and so famous. Because we had it was like a family night, and
it was.
Families was painting. Each one had a kitty, and then they all stood together and put their canvases together, and you could see the line of kitties on the fence. And it was just a great night that night.
It was good.
So it was so nice that we had to come up with the sunrise kitties and put them all on the same canvas.
And then I said we had to do the pumpkin kitty.
Yep, and the pumpkin kitty got up there. That all came from the Moonlight Kitties.
Doing my purple one. My little ears.
Charlotte says Mark should show it.
Yeah, see?
In the future, maybe.
We'll do another meet and greet soon, guys, where we'll...
we had a meet and greet.
We'll have you guys on Zoom so we get to see you, and once we finally get this sticky back on the wall and cork it so we can finally pin you properly, we will do that.
All right.
All right, let's give him a little tail. How do we want to do his tail?
Udita says, "Can you please slow down?"
No problem. We're gonna give you guys a minute to
catch up.
Get all your kitties on your fence.
Marie Ortiz Guzman says, "Yay, we made it! Thank you for doing this. My kids and I are starting from the beginning. We can't wait to do it."
No problem, guys.
Yeah, we'll have the video posted very soon.
Yep.
I mean, once we're done.
As soon as we're done. That's right. And let's do a brown kitty like I have over here. Kind of doesn't go with my color scheme though. I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It doesn't. All right.
But it's okay. Celine says, "Do you keep at least one of all your paintings?"
Yeah. Almost. I think I have one of everything. I have given some away that I thought, I don't think we need to paint that again. Or there's things that we've done, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 times because we do private Zoom events.
Right.
And so people will say, "Oh, I want to do that turtle painting."
Yeah, they see the painting.
I want to do that turtle painting for my private party.
Right. And
so
then they start picking.
So I still have to paint it over again, also live.
Right.
So I may have 5 turtles. So I give away as many as I can, like I did today.
The turtles came out so nice.
The turtles, guys, if you're a beginner, that is a fabulous painting to start with. I told somebody that yesterday or today. That's a great one to go back to. And one of the very first adult ones that we did was just an adult paint night. It was cocktails and canvas. We painted a beach. It was just kind of
right there in the corner, up in the top right-hand corner.
Oh, the turtle. The beach scene was kind of just like a wave that's across the sand. And we did, you can either do footprints or flip-flops on it. And that's a simple painting to do. It's a great first time painting. It's highly, high rate of success for everybody. So that's a great one to go back to also.
Celine says, "Do a green cat."
A green cat.
A rainbow theme.
Thank you. Green, that's what I'm missing.
Okay.
Good job. See, what would I do without you? Thank you, Celine.
Yep, that's what happens. Our viewers are the life of our show here.
That bird.
And I stay right on top of them so that I can get you this information.
Alright, we'll make a little green color. So I'm mixing a little bit of green, a little bit of blue, and a little bit of white.
Alright, and I'll zoom back in.
Again, you want to make sure they kind of hang over the top of the fence at first. And then just fill in their bodies. Give them a little head on top.
Okay, I zoomed in.
And then
maybe a little bit more. Because I'm right over your shoulder.
Okay.
Oh no, that's as far as I can go. Oh no, I got a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, I guess it's storming outside and that's bothering the birds.
I have no idea. They're losing their feathers up there. My gosh. And then rinse and dry. Alright, we're going to give everyone a couple of minutes to catch up to this point. Give us mark some likes when you guys are at this point, and we'll go over.
Some thumbs up.
Yep.
All right. So on August 30th, we did a light up palm tree wine bottle.
Oh yeah, we did.
On September 24th at 7 p.m., we're doing a light up pumpkin wine bottle.
There's still time to get a kit if you want one of these. In the event, there's a Google.
I gotta bring it back.
There's
even see it.
Form for this to fill out if you would like a kit for a pumpkin wine bottle. Of course, many of us have wine bottles laying around. We know after COVID, so so you can paint your own, of course, and follow along with us. No problem. We'll be live on Facebook.
Okay.
What else do we got? We've got a pumpkin patch coming up. We have the Beauty and the Beast coming up.
Whoa. We got the pumpkin patch. That's on October 1st. That's another Thursday night paint night.
It's National,
at 8 p.m.
It's National Pumpkin Day. I don't know if it's Pumpkin Day or Pumpkin Spice Day, but it's National Pumpkin Day.
Okay.
So we have a bunch of variations of how you can paint your pumpkin patch.
You're going to show them how to paint both that night.
There's actually 3 of them because you guys said, "Oh, we like them, but we want both the wagon and the pumpkins in the foreground."
So you're going to paint all 3?
I'm just going to show them as we go what they can do to change their painting up, however they want.
Okay.
Yep.
Now, after that pumpkin patch, Saturday, October 3rd, is Santa Baby Yoda free on Facebook. And she's been saying, well, Baby Yoda hasn't been getting a lot of attention. Then I kept saying that's because the Mandalorian hasn't come back yet. Now we know Mandalorian's back on the 30th of September, or is it October? I think it's September 30th.
I don't know, but
Mandalorian is back, which means Baby Yoda will be back just before the holiday season begins. And then you'll be ready to paint Santa Baby Yoda on October 3rd at 8 p.m.
Yepper.
So then once Baby Yoda's back on the screen, then everybody will be talking about Baby Yoda again. Okay? Now, after we get Baby Yoda out the way on Saturday, October 3rd at 8 p.m., the next Thursday night is might be the biggest night we've ever had. It's going to be October 8th, Thursday night at 8 p.m. so West Coast people can join us.
Yep.
Nightmare Before Christmas. This was suggested by a viewer.
Several, yeah.
Several viewers, right. When we asked, what would you like to paint? And then she did that painting right there and posted it. And how many do we have now that have just shared it or just looked at it?
I don't even remember, but it's like, I don't know, tens of thousands. Tens of thousands. I don't know. So it's going to be an interesting night. We are excited. I'm going to kind of gear up for it and make again like a little production of it to have some fun. We're going to do the spinners again. Anybody that purchases a kit is on the first spinner. Anyone that does the $10 or more tip after the event will go live the next day, and we'll also do spinners on that for free prizes.
All right.
So, yes. We are excited.
All right, and then I'll just give one more date.
Okay.
10/10, October 10th, Beauty and the Beast. It's just been, that's not been posted on our it is posted now in our event section?
It's on.
Okay, and it has all the details and everything with it?
Yep.
Well, we'll see how well that one does. Somebody suggested Beauty and the Beast, and that's the result right there. All right. Now, yeah, see, Jackie says, so cute. Thanks for this sweet painting. My great-granddaughter will love it. She likes to pretend she's a cat named Chloe.
Oh, that's so cute.
Chloe.
Chloe. Aw,
Yeah.
Chloe the cat.
Stephanie says, my
So
best
cute.
friend said that I said so many comments in a certain time, and it made me stop. That might have been it, but I'm good now.
Okay,
I won't
good.
comment as much next time. Stephanie, ain't nobody said nothing about your comments. You can comment whenever you want, as much as you want, however you want. We don't have a problem with that.
No, but what her friend is saying, maybe Facebook kind of, like, blocked her. Like, it's spam almost. Like, you have something kind of repetitively commenting.
No, the only one is the spam that they was doing in the beginning. But Stephanie is one of our
exactly.
viewers
Top
and
fan.
one of our artists.
Right, top badge fan.
That goes for anybody that comes on here. You say whatever you want. You come on here and you chat. You write down whatever you like.
That's
you got
right.
suggestions. That's what I'm here for. I'm reading what you say and I'm going to relay it to Jennifer. Okay, if I can. Okay, you know, sometimes I might be talking too much because I'm reading what you guys are writing. But still, this is what we're here for. We're not going anywhere. We're here to paint and have fun and talk, commiserate. You name it. We're here to have fun.
That's it.
So don't ever stop yourself from commenting if that's what you want to do. You say ever since Stephanie been on here, she's been commenting about one thing or another.
That's
and
right.
we've been enjoying it and loving it.
Absolutely.
So you just go ahead and be Stephanie and stop worrying about what other people think or what they say.
Absolutely.
That goes for all of you. You do what you think is best. When we have you painting, Jennifer keeps saying, you paint it whatever way you want. If you want to paint a black cat, you paint a black cat. You do what you want to do.
You should have painted a black
That's
cat.
what we're all about. Freedom of self-expression here.
All right, let's work on some of our details of our kitties. I think, hopefully, you guys are okay. If I'm going too fast, slow me down.
All right.
I'm going to work on some of our details. So some of the things that we can do on our cats, I like to do sort of that stripe. So I'm going to use like a darker blue or like my purple to make some stripes on my blue cat.
Okay.
So to do that, I'm sticking with that medium round brush.
Medium round brush.
And I'm going to kind of tap the tip of that brush into like a U or a V-shaped pattern on my blue cat.
Okay.
And I'm just going to kind of tap it all the way around his head a couple of times. Yep, instead of wiping it.
Instead of stroking.
Yep.
Okay.
It kind of gives it a little texture.
Allison said, how did you know I painted a black cat?
See?
I didn't know. I just know that somebody's going to paint a black cat.
Yeah, that's okay. That's what I'm like, oh, we should have done a black cat, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've always liked, when I had cats, I had black cats. I like black cats. Tatiana says, my daughter Amelia loves cats, so she will love this in her room.
Yay.
But it was hard to get her to bed since she saw me painting it.
Oh. So it was a surprise in the morning.
Yeah, that's all right. She wanted to paint the cat. That's what she wanted.
Yeah, well, hopefully, like if you're interested, check out that Fall Fun workshop. It's one fee for the entire family for the 8 weeks. It's only $65.
Right.
We go live.
Doesn't matter how many kids you got in your house.
Listen, yeah, whether there's one or if there's 5, God bless you. It's the same price. And then when I come down through his tail, I'm going to do the same thing. Just kind of little taps of stripes in there.
Little taps.
Yep.
What brush and color for the detail?
So you're just going to alternate a color on your cat. So if you could do a lighter color or you can go darker on it, whichever you choose. Everybody's going to have different colors, so you just want a contrasting color, whatever that may be. It might be a darker color, it might be a lighter color.
Yeah, Catherine says, I got 3 cats.
Do you? My brother has 3 cats too. My brother and sister-in-law. They
love. You're dog people.
I'm a dog person, yeah.
I'm a cat person, but I live in a dog house, so.
Sorry.
Yeah, dog loving house.
That's right.
And I'm allergic to both, so.
I know. We're allergic to cats.
I'm allergic to cats and dogs. But I've always, if I had
Still
pets,
love
I
'em.
always had cats.
Still love them. All right, I'm gonna let's do a lighter pink for my pink cat.
Oh, Maddie says, thank you again for a great paint night. See you next time.
Bye. All right, so for my pink cat, I'm gonna do, so they also have those kind of like tiger stripes, right? So to do the tiger stripes, I'm gonna kind of bring in like little curved line around his head and then come back around. Almost make a curved triangle shape.
Okay.
And then fill that in. I'm gonna do that on either side and just kind of alternate where they go. One on the left side, one on the right side.
Jasmine Chandler says, thank you for doing this.
Oh,
We're
you're
going
welcome.
into dinner now. Have a great
Okay.
night.
You
Yes,
guys
Jasmine,
too.
you have a great night as well. If you haven't finished the painting, we'll be posting the video
Shortly.
as soon as we're done. You can go back to where you left off. And
Yep.
Grandma Pat says, I will paint my
Hi,
kitties
Grandma
over the
Pat.
weekend.
Okay.
Just got here. I will have to
Good.
squeeze 6 cats.
Oh.
3 will be black.
Oh, good.
All right. See now, Grandma Pat's one of our regular audience.
Yeah, one of our regular
Viewers.
painters now.
Okay. And see, when you become a regular viewer, then you realize that if I can't make it to the session, I know they're gonna post the video, and I'll paint it over the weekend. I'll paint it when I got time. I can paint it whenever I want, and then I'll send the picture in. Then, and then these guys here, we'll post it. We'll put it in. We'll put it right with the slideshow.
And Grandma Pat got her name because when she signed on with us to Zoom with us a few times, her name came up as Grandma Pat, so it's just stuck for her.
Yeah.
We love it.
Novita said, "Can you zoom in, please?"
Oh, there you go. Sorry.
We are zoomed in.
Zooming in.
Yes.
So again, you're just going to alternate whether it's a darker color. So I have a lighter blue, I used a darker stripe. Or if you have a darker cat, I had that darker pink, I went to a lighter pink for my stripes. So either way, it's up to you. Uh-oh.
No. I said she has 3 cats. Catherine says, no. Only in my painting do I have 3 cats.
Oh.
She says, I only have 1 miniature chihuahua. I don't have any cats.
Oh, see.
All right. Grandma Pat says, love you guys.
We love you too.
It's so much fun.
You're gonna have to get her like a #1 grandma thing. I gotta send it to you. Oh my gosh. Love it. So cute.
We just love people coming in, spend a couple of
Yeah.
hours with us,
Exactly.
do a painting, and forget about whatever's on their mind or whatever's going through their life, whether good, bad, or indifferent.
Yep.
You can just step away from everything, come and join us and paint.
You got it.
We
That's
appreciate
right.
the people who are sending in requests for all of their kits ahead of time because they know they love to paint and they want to be ready.
Yeah, so it's been, I love doing that. I love putting it together. I love personalizing it and everything else. I am definitely, I've learned that I'm not a packer, not good at packing, but we're getting it done. We're just a smidge behind. So almost all of the Hocus Pocus kits, aside from what has been ordered on the website, have now gone out. So if you ordered your Hocus Pocus kit on the Google form,
Right.
yours has been shipped.
Okay.
We have not yet started sending Nightmare or Santa Yoda unless you ordered it with a Hocus Pocus or an earlier kit.
Right.
So those will begin going out. We also don't want to send them out too soon. Like I don't want to ship out, if I can help it, Nightmare Before Christmas kits that is over a month away, so that
Right.
your paints dry out. So just have a little patience with us. But I promise, if we don't get it to you in time for whatever reason that may be, we will figure it out and we will make it right.
Right. And we'll have the tracking numbers and everything like that, so we'll let you know, so that you'll be able to know when your package is coming.
Hallelujah for an automated system now, because I'll tell you what. Doing all that manually was crazy.
Tara Ty Santana says,
Hi, Tara.
are the stripes done with the round or flat brush? We are behind.
No problem. With that round brush.
With the round brush,
Yep.
right?
With that round brush.
There we go. Oh, and then Jasmine says, where
Hi,
do we
Jasmine.
send in the pictures?
So as soon as we complete tonight, we will post the video, and then the next thing I post is a thank you for painting with us. For anybody that would like to, we post our like Venmo tip information if you want to do a tip.
Right.
And then I post a reminder to post your photos here. So just post it in that. You can just comment your picture in that post, and we'll grab them all from there when we're done.
All right, in the comments section.
In the comments, yep.
All right, after you post the video.
Right.
Okay, and you have a little thank you. They can post it right there in that section where you say thank you.
You got it, yep.
All right. Yep, she says thank you.
You're welcome. You know, like the best part for us is getting to see your paintings. So when we go out and we're in person, we get to see everybody's finished painting right away. We get to get that.
Right, we take a picture.
We get to get that final picture of everybody together.
You can see all of that on our page here. All you gotta do is go to the photos section and go scroll down to before when we were doing this virtual stuff, and then you'll see when we went out to this place or this location, and we had 80 people here, 50 people here, and then we all got them together and take a photo.
So we don't get to do that when we're doing virtual. So the next best thing is for you to send us your photos, and then we put together that slideshow for everybody. And it's so neat for everybody to see what you've done. We always say, like, you know, a tag, a comment, a share of our page, all that stuff is super important and is just as valuable to us as a tip. So, you know,
that's how we got to meet so many new people joining us.
If you've loved what you've done and you post your, you know, your painting to your page, just type start typing mimosas and masterpieces. We should pop up and just click on that that would highlight us, and that would kind of post us, right? That would tag us on your page, and that's super helpful. People get to see what you've done, who you've done it with, and we appreciate those.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna let you guys get back to. We'll finish up all of your details on your cats, and then we'll go to our outline. So everybody, give those thumbs up. You think so?
They're doing it right now.
They're thumbs upping.
Yeah, people are leaving because they said, "Look, we just gonna have to finish our cats." Okay, but then there's people that are still with us, and they're keeping right along with you.
Okay, so the last part we need to do is just outline. So when I go to outlining, I like to switch my brush. I use that tinier, finer detail brush.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to use a little bit of black at a time to outline your kitties.
A little bit of black
tiny bit, and then we call this pencil grip. We're holding our paintbrush like a pencil. Pinky stabilized. So use your pinky to rest on your canvas so that you have some control over where that brush is going. Light pressure. The lighter the pressure, the thinner the lines. And then after you have a couple of brush strokes on there,
and you go get more black.
You can get more black and keep going. After a while, it's going to build up on your brush. So what we want you to do is rinse and dry and get it back to a point. To get it back to a point, you're going to rinse, and as you dry on your paper towel, you're going to spin and pull it down or towards you.
Spin and pull it down towards you, and twirling
that
will
gets
make
it back to a point for you.
Okay.
You just want to remember a little bit of paint at a time, light pressure.
Light pressure to make those little lines.
That's right.
That you're doing around your kitty.
I'm going to bring in, so on the head, I'm just kind of bring it in on the neck, on the body, just a little. It doesn't have to go all the way across.
Okay.
And we're just outlining our kitties. And that's only if you want to. You don't have to outline them.
Right, that's only if you want to.
Not everybody likes outlining.
Okay.
The other thing that you can do if you feel more comfortable is we tell everyone once everything is completely dry, if you prefer, you can go back with a Sharpie, with a black Sharpie, and outline that way. But it does have to be dry for you.
Right. That's if you don't feel steady with your hand?
Yeah, some people
as far as with the paintbrush?
Yeah, some people just don't like to outline with paint.
Okay.
Rinsing, drying, getting it back to a point. Go back for some more paint.
All right.
Pinky stabilize, pencil grip on that brush. Again, I switched to that tinier brush for the details now.
Yeah, that Sharpie tip is super sharp, super smart.
it's just something, like we tell the kids that too in kid camp when we're doing them.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the things we do outline, and I know some of the kids get a little hesitant about outlining with paint. So we tell them they can wait till it dries and go back over with Sharpie later. They see me, if we have a sketch, a pre-sketch, I always do mine in Sharpie so that they can see it on camera. So they usually can still see my sketch after I've painted it. So that's kind of how that came about, where we said, well, you can go back with your Sharpie and outline it later when the whole thing is dry.
Right.
So some of them do that, and others really like to go for it and outline it with paint.
I don't understand this now. Stephanie says, I'm still here.
Okay.
It won't let me comment for a while.
We
the
read
last
that.
few comments, I said it
Yeah,
won't let me do anymore.
Right. You read that already. You read that a while ago, so.
Okay, but I'm still here and following. I'm trying to keep up too, and I'm still here and alive. I love the markings and color of your kitties.
Thank
That's
you.
Sandy.
Aw, thanks, Sandy. I just like to change it up a little bit.
Right. That's the whole thing. That's what we've been encouraging.
Yeah.
Everybody do their own interpretation of what kind of decorations you want on your kitties.
Yeah, you can put little hearts on them. Little hearts on their bums.
Right. That's going to be the fun part, okay? Getting the pictures in. And then tomorrow we'll be sitting there together looking, and you'll be like, look at all these pictures. And I'm sitting there going, wow, look at these kitties. Look at these kitties. They're all different.
Oh gosh, who was it that sent in? I should know this. Somebody sent in the Moonlight Kitties by themselves.
Right.
I talk to her all the time too, and I feel like I should know. But she did them, and she sent in that nice long one with, they were walking on the fence and everything for the Moonlight Kitties, and I had to wake you up for that. I'm like, look at what she did.
Oh, okay. But see, now it's just a normal occurrence now.
It is.
Every time you wake me up or you show me somebody's painting, and I'm going, oh my God, look at that. Who did that?
Our day doesn't, or at least my day doesn't stop when I leave the camera here. I like to go back. I go through comments. I make sure I get back and respond to everybody when I can.
Right.
It's taken me, I will admit, it's taken me a little longer to respond to everybody than it used to, because there's
so many more
so
people.
much more to go through. But I am certainly trying, and if I don't respond to you, I promise
we'll get to you.
It's not on purpose.
Right. It's just that we're overwhelmed.
Sometimes I don't, it doesn't give me the notifications, or I can only get so many notifications.
Right.
So.
Well, it's like Evelyn Nazario says. You guys are amazing.
Aww.
My girls, her girls are Anna Marie and Dorisan.
That's right.
Right, and she says, my girls love painting with you guys.
Aww.
The paintings are coming out nice.
They
are.
They really are. They are signed up for the Fall Fun Workshop already. So yay. We're excited for that one.
You see them every week. You see the paintings, and you see how people are getting better and better. And then after a couple of months, after a month, you're like, okay, I'm not even surprised anymore. These people know what they're doing. They're painting really good.
We will put together the slideshow for our summer fun workshop that all these kiddos did with us. The paintings that they did were phenomenal for kids, for sure. We had some adult ones in there too. Some parents joined in.
Yes.
Which we love and encourage. We love some time with your kids. But we'll put that slideshow together as well. We're giving them all a little bit of time to catch up. Some of them didn't have time to get to everything yet, and then we'll throw that up there. That's going to be a longer one, since we haven't shown really anything except a couple of snippets of of what we've done in summer camp.
Mm-hmm. Now Jackie also says, I think
Jackie.
the outlining is cool. It makes the kitties pop.
Yeah, it does. I think so too. But not everybody likes outlines. I get it.
It's
so,
all right, to each his own.
That's right. If you want to, you can add some whiskers on these kitties.
Okay.
I'll do a couple of them with some whiskers.
Inbar says, what is the best way to clean these brushes?
I just use soap and water, guys. That's it. There's nothing special.
You soak them though.
Soap? No. So that's not actually a good tip.
No.
Nope. So what happens is when you soak your brushes, depending on what they are, if you soak your brushes in water for too long, then your points, especially your tinier, finer brushes,
yes,
you can see how that's happening with that one.
Okay.
It's I don't know, they're not straight anymore. Thank you. It's bent. The other thing that will happen, depending on the type of, I think this is called the finial, the metal part may start to rust, or it will start to move away from, it'll wear at the glue if there's glue on it.
All right, so what's the best thing to do then?
So the best thing is really to rinse and dry, wash with some soap, and then lay them flat like this. Lay them flat down. When you lay them up like this, then the water falls down into your, it kind of soaks down into your wood or your plastic, and again, it kind of, I've really just learned that over the years. Especially we have some, I started off with some very expensive paintbrushes, Grumbacher brushes, that were like, $10 brushes per brush. Okay. And learned that the hard way, that, we kind of stuck them all upright in a thing to dry, and all of them are kind of ruined over, the course of a few months. Okay. So, yep, just rinsing and drying, laying them flat, and then store them upright when they're dry.
Cool. Jody Ewing says, thank you.
Hi, Jody.
Just going to outline tomorrow with Sharpie.
There you go.
We will post the final pictures once we have done that.
Very good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. The other thing I didn't outline yet is the fence. So if you guys want to go back over and do some details on your fence, you can.
Yeah, some outline details.
Yep, I'm just going to finish some of
my
my
Mina Harker says, I'm so glad I bumped into this page.
Oh, we're so
I love
glad too.
all of your work.
Thank
you for your work and inspiration. You're amazing. God bless.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
We love having all of you guys too, so thank you so much.
Yeah, I mean, this is just as much fun for us as it is for you guys.
Yeah. So I'm just going to kind of go along the top of that fence where we're in between our kitties. It doesn't take much.
Tammy Bentler says, thanks for a great paint night.
You're welcome. And then we're going to use a couple of just kind of vertical brush strokes down to sort of give the effect of some slats in between, like fence panels or pieces in there.
Right, Tatiana says, I had a blast. I really enjoyed the evening.
Uh-huh.
I'll be back for sure, but for now, have a wonderful evening.
You
I will
too,
post
sweetie.
my painting soon.
Yay, good night.
Thank you. Barbara Ann, can my son work on his painting now? I can't get it to go back to the beginning.
Yeah, you can. We're almost done. Give us maybe 10-15 minutes.
Yep, and then we'll post the video.
We're going to sign off and we'll post the video up for you.
Yes.
But for now, if he wants to get started, start with blue right across the top, horizontal, and then work your way down into a little bit of red and white across horizontal.
Okay.
Let him get started with that.
Now see, here it is, right here. I've got to write this down.
Okay.
Elisa Marinero.
I like that name.
Says, painting is my self-care moment. Mm-hmm. That's what this is. Mm-hmm. That's what we're doing here.
Absolutely.
We're giving everyone that participates a self-care moment. That's why people love it. That's why people like to do it on a Thursday night at 8 o'clock. Self-care moment. Thank you, Elisa. That is what this is.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm writing it down right now. It's self-care.
It's the nicer way of saying therapy, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, we say it's therapeutic.
It is.
But it really is a self-care moment because you're doing it. You could do it with somebody else, but it's your painting.
That's why I say, whether you're doing this by yourself, whether you're doing it with a family member or with friends, it's kind of like just taking some time to have a little bit of joy for yourself, whatever that may be. Mine is not only painting, my other joy that I spend money on for myself monthly is a massage MD.
Yes.
Yeah, go for a massage, but I wait until every other month so that I can get an hour and a half each time. But
and then Peter says, thank you, had a nice relaxing night.
Good, you're welcome.
You relax when you paint. You feel good. And then you're listening to us and you see and you realize there's a whole lot of other people doing it with you at the same time. And they all want the same thing.
I mean, you guys
self-care moment, their relaxation time.
All over the world, which is even better. That's so cool. I don't know.
Yes, all over the world.
It's so neat. Oh, been awesome.
Yes, Stephanie says, I'm still outlining the cats.
No rush. the very last thing we need you to do before
Celine says, have a good night. I'll post the picture later.
Thank you. We want to make sure that you sign your painting. So I usually am the bottom right or bottom left corner. Just sign initial and date. And then, yes,
take a picture, please.
Take those photos, and then we'll have you post them in the event when we're done tonight.
All right. And then we have Karen Madsen. She says, I made my cats too fat.
It's okay.
This was fun. I can't wait to do the painting next Friday. Next Friday is September 11th, isn't it?
Yep. Patriotic Sunset.
Yes, that's the Patriotic Sunset.
So the Patriotic Sunset is a Paint It Forward. You do have to sign up on a Google Doc for that one. It is just it's a $10 donation. Mm-hmm. Other than that, it's free.
That's right. Okay. Yeah, Celine said have a good night.
You too.
And then Robin Bickle said had fun.
Oh, good.
I will submit my picture over the weekend.
Very good.
Thank you for doing this.
You're welcome.
I'm so glad I found you on Facebook.
Aww.
Painting is so relaxing and a stress-free time for me.
Good.
It's a stress-free time for all of us. That's why we love doing it.
It's awesome. I really enjoy doing this with everybody. What made this come about was taking one of my very best friends to a paint and sip type thing. She never picked up a paintbrush in her life. She's from Brazil, and she came away from the event with a painting that she was so proud of. She was so excited. Like, I did not realize that I could do that, and I've been chasing that feeling ever since. So if we can help you do that in any little way, then again, I've done my job for myself for sure.
And you're doing it. You're making people do great work.
That is what we like.
Okay. Anya says,
Anya,
thank you so much. Loved it.
Welcome.
We'll send it right now.
You can. Anya, I have to get your pictures in our events. I have to remember to save all yours. I save all of Anya's pictures because she sends them to me directly.
Yes, we'll have a nice little gallery for her.
We do. We do.
Yep. Paula Heinz says, you are the best.
Aww.
Thank you.
Thank you, Paula.
Charlotte says still outlining as well. We'll post hopefully tomorrow. I went over with solid on cats.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
That's all good.
Yeah. The other thing that we like to do, if you scroll through our page, we put up. I try to do it weekly. I'm trying to do it weekly. Is we do a weekly spotlight artist. So we pick somebody that's been painting with us for a couple of months, and say, send me all your paintings, and we want to spotlight you for the week and say thanks for painting with us. Show everybody, put you in the spotlight, and show everybody what you've been painting for the past
That's right. We
couple
have
of weeks,
featured
months.
artists every week.
I'm trying. I'm very close. But it brings me joy to share what you've done with other people that are with us.
Anya says, I think I have done 45 paintings with you so far.
That's nuts. Well, Anya, I didn't realize that I did that many paintings.
I was asking her that earlier today. How many paintings have you done?
I don't know how many we've done since the whole COVID thing.
Since March.
I don't know, but it's been a lot.
Rachel Amelia says, thank you so much. I will be back next Thursday.
Yay.
I painted 2 of my cats to look like my own kitties.
Aww.
So glad I found you guys. Very great job.
So cool. Very good, guys. That's awesome.
Yes, Catherine Cruz says, thank you. This was fun.
You're so welcome.
Alicia Ellis says, thank you so much. I'll definitely be back.
Yay.
See, that's what we want to hear. This is great. We want you to come back. We'll be ready for you when you come back. We have fun when you come back.
That's right. I keep forgetting.
Just keep coming to our page and keep looking in the events to see when we're having what painting, what we're doing. Because we're always doing something, and we're going to change the look of our studio. We're going to change the look of the show. We're going to have an intro. We're going to get all of this stuff just so we can entertain you and have you paint with us.
We're entertainers now.
Anya says exactly 59 paintings I did in COVID time.
Oh my gosh.
59.
That's a lot. I keep forgetting to show this as an event. So we also have these kits available. The e-learning board for anybody that's seen them. So we do have kits. They are pre-cut stencils that you stick on your board. We'll give you the paint. We'll give you the stencil, the pouncer, whatever, pouncing brushes. It's for you to make your own. I have them that say, well, it says e-learning in progress. Please don't ring unless you have wine or teach math. I have ones that will say, or the options available online are have wine, have coffee, or have vodka. So you can choose what you want from those boards. And that does count as a second kit to ship. So we do offer you a discount when you ship multiple kits to the same location.
Okay.
Just remember at checkout that you choose the right shipping. So it will say shipping 1 kit, shipping 2 kits, shipping 3 kits, etc. If you choose the wrong shipping, it will delay us. So make sure you choose the right shipping.
Okay. Rebecca Roberts says thank you.
You're
the
welcome.
nieces had fun.
Yay,
this
guys.
was the first homeschool art lesson.
Well, you should definitely check out, if you haven't already, check
Fall
out
Fun Workshop.
the Fall Fun Workshop, or if you want to like take a peek at what they did for the summer, there is
Kids camp?
Yeah, virtual kids camp. If you message me now, I'll send you the link so that you can get into the group, just so that you can take a peek at what they did.
Yes.
And see if it's something that
they would like.
This is a great supplement for the art program that we're kind of losing.
Right, we do it during the week. We do it at 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Did you?
Okay.
Did you tell them to take a picture? And
I
send it
did.
to us?
Thank you for reminding me, Aiden.
Oh yeah.
Take your pictures and
looking
send them
for
in.
the
My initials.
Because you almost forgot that last
I
time.
know. I remembered this time because you reminded me last time. So is this one that's going in your room?
Could be.
Could be. Aiden has a gallery of my paintings in his room.
Yes, I do.
See?
I like her painting, especially the parrot.
Now Stephanie says, I'm probably going to give my painting to my sister because it was her birthday yesterday, and I'm sure she'll accept it. She's a cat person.
Birthday.
But she doesn't have her cat anymore because her cat was a male black cat and had to be put down in the beginning of July. So she's saying she hopes that this painting will cheer her up.
That's
her cat
awesome.
was 19 years old.
Aw, that's so awesome. Really rascal.
That's what we were gonna do with Buster the one day.
Yeah, we had, so prior to getting Rascal in December, which he's been very good and quiet during this whole session, we had Buster, who was a rescue, who was 23 years old.
That's right.
And we were ready to put him down because he was in so much pain. But instead,
he went on his own.
He of course waited until everybody was home, and as soon as Mommy went to go to her room, he just slipped and fell, and he was stuck on the floor.
I know. But
that day, we were going to put him down, but he did it himself. And
he went on his own. It was time. He was 23.
Yeah. Erica Monte says, thank you so much. I will be back for sure.
Oh, you're welcome, Erica.
Julie Story says, will you be doing the sloth again?
Do you see the sloth painting?
Where? Oh, there. Yeah.
It's not been posted yet. So our sloth painting party, which was supposed to happen in April, and then we had to move it to August. We have since just canceled it for the year.
We'll do it again some other time.
We will figure it out next year for a physical in-person party. But
with all of this COVID and everything.
In the meantime, yes, there will be a sloth in the winter workshop for the kids. Mm-hmm. And you will see the Santa Claus sloth painting that's down there.
All right.
Posted soon.
Now, see, Novita says, I like my kitties.
Yay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Like
kitties always good.
We love when you guys are proud of your work and you
yes,
like your work.
We are. We feel that really is special when you like what you did. Okay, Charlotte says, little do you know, Aiden will be opening a gallery by Jennifer in adulthood.
I'll tell you.
I think Rascals.
There's a whole lot of paintings.
Sarah Ryan says, see you again soon.
Yay.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Sarah.
And Novita says, I have one cat. He's my 18-year-old daughter's best friend. He had blue eyes, light brown bodies, and chocolate paws.
Aww.
That's kind of like Rascals.
That sounds cute. Too cute. We did a doggy, it was National Dog Day, so we did the dog photos. We'll have to do a kitty photo day.
Okay, Robin Bickle says, look, I am like your friend. I never painted and went to a paint and sip and enjoyed so much that I bought paints and canvases, and when I can, paint on my own. I'm not the greatest, but I enjoy it very much.
Exactly.
Thanks again.
You're
That's
welcome.
what this is all about. They
That's
get it.
Yeah.
They get it.
That's it.
Okay? It's just as long as you're happy, as long as it makes you feel
That's
good.
right.
That's what it's
what
all
we say.
about. And then you never know with art.
You don't.
The next two people that look at your painting are not going to feel the same way.
Right.
Okay? And
right.
one person might want to offer you money for your painting. You don't know.
Sell it. Just do it.
That's right. Make sure it rolls off your tongue. If somebody ever asks you for a painting, just say $500. See how fast I did that? $500. If they really want your painting, they will give you the $500. Don't worry about it. Let it roll off your tongue. You come off with a price, and you think about that. And when anybody ever looks at your painting, say, "How much you want for that painting?" Say $600. Let it
and
roll
this
off
is
your
why
tongue.
Jennifer's teaching painting and not selling artwork, because I'm like, I don't know. What do you want to pay for it?
Never know.
And now we're giving hundreds away.
And we have, but see, the whole thing is that we have had people come back and tell us, "I sold my painting."
Yeah,
so
we have.
Think about that.
We had somebody in, I think, Canada. She got her painting. Her painting is put up in a cafe, and you know, we did
and
you
just donated your paintings to a place today.
Yeah, we gave, I think, about between 50 and 60. I didn't even count them.
Box of them.
2 whole boxes of them we donated today, and we will do the same for other
And
facilities.
you had somebody who paints with you here on
we
join
got to
you
meet
at
her.
the place.
Yeah,
okay,
we
so
got
you
to
got
meet
to meet
that
somebody else today.
That's right. Yeah, we love being able to meet you guys. So if you're in the area, if you want to pick up a kit, if you want to whatever,
come by and see us, take a picture, because that's what people are doing now.
We'd love to meet you. I mean, we would like to meet you. But we've gotten to meet several kiddos in the last few weeks, and that's been really awesome. So certainly inspiring young artists at this age to continue on and enjoy it. It's important.
Tara Ty Santana says, "Thank you so much for a great mommy-daughter night.
Aw,
we
you're
will definitely be
welcome.
back." Stephanie says, "A Halloween idea. Maybe paint that creepy pumpkin dude in the movie Sleepy Hollow."
Okay. Sleepy Hollow. You'll have to write that down.
The horse rider.
Isn't that like the Headless Horseman?
Yes.
Okay. The Legend of
The
Sleepy
creepy
Hollow.
pumpkin dude.
There's been several things. So how it works, something, that somebody says may hit me right away, and I'll need to paint it like right away. Some things, maybe not so much, but I'll get to it. And some things just take a while. Anya asked me to paint that art palette. I don't know how many weeks in a row she asked me to paint that art palette.
Right.
And we finally did it.
And we named it after her, right?
Anya's art palette, yep.
That's it. Lulu Cole says, "Thank you so much for a great night."
You're welcome, Lulu.
That's what we do it for.
Absolutely.
And then it's a Thursday night, so we can start the weekend off tomorrow.
That's it.
You wake up, you go to work, do whatever you got to do on a Friday.
That's it. Tomorrow's
Done.
Friday.
Yeah, Stephanie says, yes, the Headless Horseman.
That's it.
That's
yep.
it.
It's the beginning of the
I gotta leave
weekend.
tomorrow,
It's
too.
awesome.
I'm helping a friend of mine.
That's good. You're always helping out people.
Awesome.
That's what we love.
Yeah, spiders.
Spiders.
Tara Santana says spiders.
Spiders.
What spiders?
Like put them on a painting. Do like a spider web painting.
Oh, now Stephanie says, yeah. Is there any more painting to do after the black streaks on the fence?
No.
No, that's it. Just
after
sign and date your painting,
I like that tail.
and then take a picture of it and send it in to us. Yeah, we were just winding down the rest of the evening.
Yeah, that's all. We're just kind of chilling. So yeah, I just outlined my kitties. I gave them some whiskers if you want to give them some whiskers, and then we just added a couple of vertical lines in our fence to help it look like some fence slats, and that's it.
And Nobita says, y'all are so cool.
Aw, we love you.
And Charlotte says, I have my very own real life Spider-Man.
Oh.
Have a great night.
Spider.
Vivian Alvarez says good night.
Good night, guys.
Yes, good night, everybody.
All right.
Thank you so much for joining us on a Thursday night.
That's right.
And please, don't hesitate to join us again. We'll be looking forward to seeing you guys again when we come back on next week on Zoom at 7 p.m.
Yep.
And then September 11th, we're going to do the patriotic Paint It Forward event.
The kids camp is the first thing, I think, on Wednesday, right?
Yep.
Wednesday or Tuesday.
So just remember, Hocus Pocus is 2 Thursdays away. Not next Thursday, the Thursday after.
Right. So get your kit orders in now.
Right.
If you want a kit,
order it now. He came and took 5 as pets and a sack of 1,000, 4,000 babies.
Aye.
Oh my God.
That would, yeah.
Thank you guys. Have a great weekend.
That's right. All right, everybody.
Love
Have
you.
a great night.
Thank you so much. Sorry for the mix-up on the comment situation. It's all right, Stephanie. You're all right.
I just woke up.
All good.
All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you for joining us.
We're done.
All right. We're done.